Mm. Ew. Good to see everyone. I think I left my coffee in here.
No, you can't. Guess what?
Mm. Mm. Good to see everyone in here. Say hello. Mm. I'm just thinking, Sandy, good to see you. I'm just thinking about the decades, I think about the 1980s, 70s and 80s. The trends have changed, the times have changed in the sense that a woman, what other time periods, I think the Generation X, Gen X people are the last generation that truly suffered to look good, to put their appearance above their comfort. Today people just seem to wear clothes that are just for comfort and stuff and their styling images. People just don't have the image of being stylish like they used to. Yeah, I do too. I was a little child in the 70s, but it was an era where 70s and 80s was a time period where a girl would put on, spend 2 hours putting on makeup and going through the agony of putting on mascara and tweezing her eyebrows so she could put on a tight pair of jeans and a pair of uncomfortable high heel shoes, walk down the street, just for the sake of being good, and feeling good about herself, feeling attractive, Now people are wearing sweatpants, I was a kid in school, boys, they wore button-up shirts sometimes. Button-up shirts and blue jeans with the button-up shirt tucked into the blue jeans. They tuck the shirts in. Boys growing up in school would tuck their shirts in. I mean, when's the last time you seen a boy wearing a t-shirt, a button-up shirt and tucking in a polo shirt or tucking in a button-up shirt? When's the last time you seen a guy tuck in a shirt, man? It's been forever since you see a guy tuck in a shirt, Yeah. When I was in school, boys used to tuck in their shirts. The concept of tucking in a shirt and wearing a belt is just like some kind of archaic idea. I mean, in the stylish in the 80s, what other decade can a guy, that's into heavy metal and metalhead, wear mascara? I know guys would wear a little bit of mascara. There were metalheads and headbangers, You listen to Judas Priest and Metallica, you got long hair, when you got your hair permed, with a perm, you wear a little bit of mascara. You're doing stuff that's considered gender fluid. But it's okay to do stuff that's gender fluid as long as you deny it. As long as you say it's rock and roll. This is not queer, gay stuff. This is not long hair, gender bending. This is rock and roll and it's cool. What other time period can it be cool for a guy to have long hair and wear mascara? That's what I'm saying. You can be cool, and because I was 13 or something, and my mom's best friend's son he was into heavy metal when I was 14 or 13, and he got me to put on mascara because he had long hair, and guys with long hair and Striper and Motley and Poison and bands like that, they would have a little bit of a, a glam image, glam rock, and it's okay for a guy to do that glamour stuff as long as he acts macho and masculine. As long as he acts macho and masculine. Yeah, they did. They did. They had rock and roll style. That's true. When I was a baby and I was a little kid, Sandy Linderthal. People were going. People had style. Yeah, rock and roll, long hair, rock and roll style guys. Exactly right. Yeah, they did. They had long hair, rock and roll style. Exactly. Street Live. Is that Street Live? Hey there, Street. Hello. How you doing? But that times have changed. People had more style in the past. Yeah, is that Elvis Travels? Marshall, is that you in here? Good to see you in here if that's the real you. Okay, cool. Yeah, so just think the style, the styling and profiling. So yeah, we can see you, Elvis Travels. We can see you. So I cracked my screen last night. I dropped my phone, cracked my screen all to pieces. I guess I'll have to buy another cell phone. But I went on my way home. I went out to the house to measure the property line. Look at the property line and measure it. And there's a creek on the side of my property, and I can't tell if my property line is on my side of the creek or way over on the other side of the creek. I don't know if the creek is on my property or not, honestly. But if it was, I could put little bridges over that creek. But yeah, I'm measuring the property line. So it's a half an acre, approximately a half an acre. And it's good for an RVer to have a place to boondock and park their RV. You never know when you're about to get sick and let other RVers and nomads use the property. Just let it be a property that nomads and RVers can use if they need to. Just a place to stay if they get sick or need to stay there. Yeah, good to see everyone in here. So, I went to Dairy Queen. I went to Dairy Queen, and Dairy Queen is, I got a couple of conies. Oh, thanks, Michigan lady. I appreciate that. Oh no, that Mrs. Santa Honey Bunch. I buy you a phone. Hey, that would be nice. It would be nice. Thing is, I went it for $13 and something. I got a couple of fries, couple of conies, and a hamburger. So wanted us to have enough to eat. So they got the 2 for $5 thing up there at Dairy Queen. You can get a burger or a coney, which is a short coney. Now, Dairy Queen used to have the foot long coney, but they haven't had that in years. Dairy Queen hadn't had the foot long coney in years. And when I was 12 years old, 11, 12 years old, we used to get the full meal deal at Dairy Queen. You could get a Coke, you could get yourself a fry and foot long coney, and you could get a get yourself ice cream sundae or a token so you can get it later. The full meal deal was good, a lot of food too to fill you up. And so but I'm just going to be comparing the conies at these different restaurants, And so these conies at these different restaurants, Sonic still has a foot long hot dog. And there's just something special about a foot long hot dog. So nobody else I know of has a foot long hot dog. But it was good, and when I went to Sonic, and I used to go to Sonic a long time ago, the foot long hot dogs used to have little toothpicks with little different colored things stuck in it. It was really special looking. Yeah. And so I got quite a few people in here. Well, RV Davy is live. It's been awful cold here. It's been pretty cold here today. I ran out of propane in my camper. But, I just haven't gone to town to get any more propane. Yeah, boy. Anyway. Whoa. So, how's everybody else doing? I think, uh, good old Davey's in here. He's over there live. So, yeah, it would be nice if, see, I'm gonna, so, yeah, Street Life, you staying in your RV? You still boondocking a lot? I'd like to go get out and start boondocking in my RV. What I'm going to do on the property is put a roof on part of the house. That's what I need to do. Need to do is re-roof part of it. I'll see you guys in a little while. Goodbye.